Longtime viewers of this channel will know that I have a history having problems pre-ordering Samsung smartphones. I've had really bad luck with them. As a matter of fact, a couple of years ago with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, I had to buy 7 of them. This actually happened. The video is on my channel. Maybe I'll leave a link to it in the description. Needless to say, I don't like having to pre-order Samsung phones. Secondarily, I have a hate relationship with FedEx. If you follow me on Twitter, which you should all be doing, Travis MCP on Twitter, you will know that FedEx is my mortal enemy. I can't stand them. They can't get tracking right and sometimes don't even get deliveries right. So the universe has an incredible sense of humor because they decided to bring together my 2 mortal enemies into one spectacular, ridiculous experience that I still can't believe I had to go through. And I guess I'm going to tell you all about it right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. And today we're going to talk about how my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra was stolen. I'm kind of blown away by this. Let's just get into the video. A couple of you may have seen the video I did a couple of weeks ago about why I bought the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And to be honest, I have it in mind for a future project I want to do in March, but I ordered it just like everyone else. Pre-ordered it the day it came out and got all the special cool sauce you can get with it. They gave you free storage upgrades and all the free extras and all the things. It was great. And it was shipping and going to be here before the release date. It actually originally said it was going to be here on Tuesday. But of course, whenever FedEx tells me a date that it's going to be delivered, I know it's not going to be delivered because I have a history with FedEx. So if you feel my pain with FedEx at all, hit that subscribe button because story time is about to begin. If you follow me on Twitter, like I said before, what you'll find is that whenever I order something and any company uses FedEx, which by the way is the devil incarnate, FedEx is trash, I always have a delivery problem. It's been more the tracking system is terrible. I've had tracking deliveries that say that it's come from China into America, back to China, to Japan, back to America, and to me like a week later. I've also had deliveries sit 30 minutes from my house for a week at a place where I can't go and get it. They won't allow you because it's sitting on a truck. And that's just if it actually makes it here. For the most part, the delivery date I get whenever I'm sent something by any company from FedEx is never right. It hasn't been for like 7 straight deliveries. Imagine if you went into your job and did whatever job it is that you have and did it wrong 7 straight days in a row. Would you still have a job? You probably shouldn't have that job anymore. So the original scheduled date was Tuesday. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. Of course it didn't. And they moved the schedule to yesterday, Wednesday. Now, when that date came up and I saw that it was out for delivery, I kind of got excited. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I see other people on my timeline on Twitter are getting theirs. I'll be able to shoot it, get something out maybe by today, which of course, did not happen. So I was doing some things and then decided to refresh the page on FedEx to see if it'd been delivered. And it said it had been delivered 2 hours previous, which is kind of weird because I have cameras all around my house and I can know when someone's delivering something. But it turns out I had it delivered to the UPS store where I keep a mailbox. I just thought that was a smart thing to do. And in this case, it really was. So I drove up to the UPS store and asked them, hey, where's my phone? They had no idea what I was talking about. I looked at the tracking and noticed that it was signed for by COV or something. Now here's the thing. No one at the UPS store that I have my mailbox at has those letters as their initials, like at all. Immediately I thought FedEx had lied. And I've actually seen this happen before where they say they've delivered something and then you end up getting it the next day. As a matter of fact, I had a previous instance where a FedEx driver on the delivery page said that they had attempted delivery at my house when I was sitting like 10 feet from the front door. I had to go to the FedEx building and the manager told me that the driver lied. The manager admitted it. So I knew it wasn't out of character for that to be a possibility, but I'd never seen them sign to say that it was signed for before. That was a new one on me. Well, don't worry, we're gonna answer what COV means here shortly. Now, as the day goes on, I'm getting a little bit more nervous, so I decided to call FedEx, which is not an easy thing to do because they host Satan. They are a terrible company. You get through to someone finally, and I talked to them and I said, hey, listen, this thing hasn't come, and it says you guys said that someone has signed for it, and no one has literally signed for it where that package went. So they did a trace, which is where they do a deeper investigation. I got a call back a couple hours later from a very nice lady from FedEx, which is the haven for all evil things. She's nice though. And she would tell me that the person who delivered the device, the Galaxy S22 Ultra, with a Galaxy Watch and a Galaxy case and other various things totaling over $1,300, had delivered it across the street from the UPS store to an apartment complex. And not a very nice apartment complex if you smell what I'm cooking. Now my heart's kind of sinking. This does not sound good. See, that COV that was there, as the lady would later tell me, was something that they had used during peak COVID when FedEx would not allow people to sign for their packages. They would just put those initials in so that they didn't have to sign for it. But apparently they haven't used that particular policy, at least not in my area, for a very long time. You see, this delivery driver had only been delivery driving for 1 month, already had an instance with delivering something somewhere else, apparently, as she told me, and used that procedure which did not exist when he started the job. So somehow he figured out how to shortchange himself, which was great because it screwed me. So she said she would make sure he would go out today and go back to that apartment complex and try to get my phone. I'm sure you can see where this is going. So today, only a couple of hours ago, I got that call and it wasn't good. She literally said, I don't want to have to tell you this. It's not going to be good. Thank you, lady from FedEx. You are very nice. FedEx, eat a dick. She proceeded to tell me that the guy went back, but can't remember what apartment complex he delivered it to because you see, he didn't hand it to anybody. He just put it on the front step for a signature required $1,300 product and it's gone. And he don't remember where he delivered it to. So it's long gone. And by the way, it doesn't matter if he remembered because there's no proof that the person lived there even got it. I have Ring, which I've talked about many times on my live streams and other places, and it'll show you what's going on in your area. And there are people just within miles of where I am and only a mile or so from that UPS store that will literally follow FedEx and UPS trucks and wait for them to deliver things on people's porches. And then when they leave, walk up and take them. So there's no telling if the person at that apartment took it or someone else came up and took it, but it's gone. Stolen. So what to do? Well, call Samsung. Need my money back. FedEx has already admitted it's their fault and they messed up. So I did that. And further shenanigans. Of course, Samsung wants to make sure I'm telling the truth, and I actually don't have a problem with that. Told them to go ahead and call FedEx. They'll clear it up for you. But they want me to file a police report. They want me to do something because they chose FedEx, the house of the devil. So I filed a police report for stolen property because FedEx messed up and they are literally Satan's taint. Basically, every company that I have currently bought from that uses FedEx, I just don't want to buy from anymore. It is an absolute trash experience every single time. There has not been a delivery from FedEx that has been normal in the past like 5 or 6 months, which is kind of crazy because I've used USPS, UPS, and FedEx, not by my own choice, but because of what the retailers use, and had no problems with the other ones, except for FedEx. Consistently. And when you're consistently terrible like FedEx, you need to go out of business. Whoever the CEO is of FedEx needs to quit or fired or overthrown or something. And really, it's probably more about hiring terrible people who deliver things and aren't really good at it. Now, there might be a couple people watching this from here that are from FedEx that are really good at their job and really take pride in what they do. You know what? Salute to you. But most of your coworkers are trash. I can't stand FedEx. If there was a way to boycott FedEx, I would be all on board. If someone can buy them and take them over, hopefully Amazon one day, please do, because they are the trashiest of trash that's ever trashed any trash. If you don't believe me, just ask someone who's gotten something from FedEx recently. There's tons of stories. When I tweeted about this, I got tons of people telling me their horror stories from FedEx, including people who used to work at FedEx that said they would never use FedEx. So what am I going to do? Well, fortunately and amazingly, actually Amazon had a couple in stock, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, but it proves something I said before, which is most people aren't buying high-end smartphones on Amazon. They don't even realize they're there. But let's not forget, there are none of the trade-in deals, and you don't get the expanded storage, you know, the double your storage for free. I just got to pay all the monies for the Note, or the S22 Ultra. I don't even want to talk about that. Anyway, what do you think? Have you had FedEx horror stories? Tell me in the comments below if you've ever used them. I guarantee you do. And just hang tight. Some S22 Ultra content is coming. I'm so over this. I can't even do this. FedEx, you can go straight to hell. Actually, you already are hell, so go home. You're drunk. Everyone else, peace and love.